Okay, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ariana. I'm an online college student and I work full-time. A very careful balance. I still feel really good. So good after my walk, run, mile. It was actually 2 miles. I did a mile away from my house and then I did a mile back. Well, the mile that I did away from my house, I did like my walk, run, and then on my way back, that's when I just kind of took a chill walk. You know, it was pretty casual, but also like I didn't let myself take an hour to do it. I did the whole thing in like I think 30 minutes. So that's really good for me. I was very surprised, honestly. I'm going to work actually feeling really, really good today. Today's video is kind of my response to the whole coronavirus panic outbreak that's happening. I feel really bad because my life has not changed at all. I know a lot of people are doing the whole social distancing thing, and that's really great. You should do that. If you're not doing it, do it. If you are doing it, keep it up. You're doing good. I work at a hospital in housekeeping, so my life isn't going to change with work. If anything, it'll get busier, and I'm really hoping it does not get as bad to the point that we have like mandatory overtime, because your girl can't handle that with school. You know, obviously if it comes to that, I will. We all will, but I hope it doesn't get that bad in our area. Yeah, but I'm just so sorry to everyone who's really been impacted by this, and especially if you've lost someone important to you due to the virus and, you know, whatever their circumstances were. I'm so sorry for that. So today's video, I wanted to give you my best tips for doing school online, since that seems to be the general consensus of what all the colleges are doing. So I've been doing this for the last year, couple months over a year now, and my program is set up to be online, so it's a lot easier than I'm sure a lot of other people's. But here are my best tips. So number one, I actually heard about this on The Skinny Confidential. Lauren talks about the Ivy Lee method all of the time. I have basically been using nothing else this particular semester. So basically you write down a list of six things that you're gonna do, that you need to do. So you rank them in order of most prioritized to least. So you start at number 1 and you do number 1 until it's done. And then you move on to 2. Okay, you do that, the whole list, and then you start again the next day. Some people do this the night before. They write the list and then they go to bed. They wake up and they start on the list. Other people, Lauren says she does this. She does it in the morning when she writes her list and then executes it during the day and then does it again the next. I've actually been using it a little bit different than both of them because of the way that my due dates are set up in my classes. I actually have it set up on a weekly system. So I write down the 6 things that I need to work on in the order that I need to work on. So usually it's the stuff that's due for Tuesday, which is 2 or 3 readings. And then sometimes we have like to do our own research for the discussion board post. And then I include like the discussion post, any replies that I need to do to like my peers. And I basically do that. Or I've also done it so that I just write out like the big things that are due and don't do all the readings for class 1, all the readings for class 2, and then all the readings for class 3. Because that would be way more than 6 things by like a long shot. So I do not do that. It would be just like a regular to-do list. But I think it's really helpful to have a prioritized list, no matter if you use the strict Ivy Lee method, which is not that strict, but if you use the Ivy Lee method and stick to it, or if you just do a regular long to-do list and you prioritize like what's due first. Because the first semester I really didn't know what I was doing. I ended up doing things like I would turn in assignments when they were due, like an hour or 2 before they were due at 11 o'clock at night. So don't do that. Don't be that person. Something else I do is I routinely put my iPhone on do not disturb, airplane mode, and then I flip it over so I can't see the screen. It helps so much to be productive and not, be like, oh, what's happening on Instagram? What's happening on Twitter? Or what's happening in my Facebook groups? Like, another method I really loved using when I was a bio major was the Pomodoro method. So basically, you can use a timer on your phone, or if you're going to be responsible, I guess, use the timer on your phone. If not, you can use like a time cube. I know Lauren on the Skinny Confidential always talks about her time cube. Basically, what you do is you set the timer for 25 minutes and you pick one thing and you're going to work on that thing for those 25 minutes the whole time. No distractions, no talking to friends, family, no social media, no browsing the web and just Googling random stuff to like distract yourself. Just no distractions. That's kind of a common theme here. Work on it until the timer goes off. And then when the timer goes off, you can time it or just, watch the clock. Give yourself a 5-minute break. That's it. 5 minutes. Get up, move around, get a new cup of water, get a new cup of coffee, tea, whatever. And then set the timer again for 25 minutes. And I think it's recommended after 3 or 4 sessions of doing 25 minutes, you get up and take a break for like 15 or 20 minutes. Obviously, if it works better for you to pick a different amount of time, pick a different amount of time. If it's 15 minutes or 30 minutes, do that. But it is really helpful to just pick on one thing and work on it. And you can get a lot done in 25 minutes or however long you choose if you like avoid all distractions and just do it. Honestly, that is the hardest thing about online college, is that you have to have the discipline to say, I'm not going to let this other stuff bother me, and just do it. That's all you have to do, is just do it. I know I'm not perfect with it. I've been doing online college for a year and a few months, and I still suck at it some days. It's just like the mood that you're in. But if you know that it's something you have to do and you're really determined to get a good grade and do really well for the semester, then you're going to do it. And one more thing you guys can do is time block. Set up your day so that from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. you work on class 1. And then 11 a.m. you take a break for lunch. And then, let's say 12 p.m. you come back, you work until 1 or 2, whatever it takes, on class 2. And that's kind of how I did last semester. I would sit down on Monday morning and work on class A, and I would do that until I was done. You know, that's with all the readings, the notes, and then writing the discussion post. Basically, just do the same thing the next day and just kept it going. Those are my tips. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys stay safe, keep your friends and family safe, stay in contact with them, and try to make the best out of this situation. So make sure you comment down below and let me know how you are dealing with the transition to online classes, or how you are turning this whole situation into a positive. And on that note, I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye guys!